One road that hasn't been too tough, Chris, is the AFC South, for the Texans at least. Now, it's going to get a little bit more competitive. Of course, hopefully healthy Jacksonville Jaguars, new staff. Travis Hunter is there. We'll see what the Titans can do with Cam Ward, but, he's a rookie quarterback, of course. Do you think the Texans can just cruise to another AFC South title when you look at their schedule?
I don't want to say cruise.
Eighth toughest schedule in the NFL, by the way. Nothing crazy, but
nothing crazy, right? They are a team that's gonna be improved. They're damn good. I know their offensive line. We look at that and go, maybe that's the one spot, but I think they got confidence in what they've done there, and they like the guys they got there. The rest of the team, there's not very many holes. I mean, there's a lot of explosive talent on both sides of the football. They're special that way. But, can you sit here and go, wait, they could be 2-3 after 5 weeks? Yes. Sure. I said a minute ago with the Rams, going to L.A., your first game of the year and having to play McVay, and he's going to be unveiling the Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams offense, and they can run the ball, and their defense is damn good and only going to be better with some of the young guys that are a year older. So it's not crazy to think they can lose that. And then the Buccaneers, we know how good they are too. I know it's at home and going to be a Monday Night Football game, right? One of those first doubleheader Monday Night Football games we have early on in the football season. But the Buccaneers are real too. So to think maybe 0-2, I'm not expecting that, but okay. And then you got the Jags and Titans, and then you're at the Baltimore Ravens, who absolutely just obliterated you late in the year last year. I mean, you could have played running back for the Ravens in that game and ran for 100 yards, no joke. So I expect them to be really good, but I could see them getting off to a sluggish start and then having to really fight back and claw back to get on top of the AFC South and the AFC standings in general.
They basically just have to take care of business in their division. You almost want to be, of course, 5-1 in the division because, like you said, you have the Rams and the Bucs out of the gate. You do go to Baltimore week 5. You have the Niners and Broncos back-to-back weeks 8 and 9.
Yeah.
You play the Bills on a short week. And you play at Kansas City 2 weeks later here on NBC.
Right.
So I guess the good thing for the Texans is when you look at how they end the season, the last 4 games, Cardinals, Raiders, Chargers, Colts, that's a situation that they're expected to be 3-1. But nothing is given in the NFL. It's definitely a tougher road, and it's just going to require not only their offensive line to be better, but obviously more growth from C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, more growth from C.J. Stroud. And we're I think he was a little unfairly blamed last year. I think you remember me saying that a little. There was issues with their way they protect schematically and how things were done at the line of scrimmage that just weren't favorable to C.J. Stroud, and they were unfair. And I watched too many games that go wait, this guy's just not going to be blocked. And again, they didn't empower C.J. Stroud to take over in those type of situations to where I think you're going to see a different guy at the line of scrimmage this year. I think the offensive line will be better. But there's no Tank Dell. We're going to have Christian Kirk with Nico Collins, and then we're going to have 2 rookie second-rounders kind of show up on the scene and start to help out. The defense, I think, is going to be top-notch, one of the best in football like it was last year. I expect Houston to win the AFC South. I think the Colts can be a pain in the ass. The Jags, right, I think I'll have moments of being pain in the ass. I get that. And then
Tennessee's they're in a kind of a total
same kind of thing almost, pain in the ass. Yeah. Cam Ward to make plays.
Right.
But, I think Houston is clearly the class of the AFC South. Yo, homies, what's up? Thanks for watching Chris Simms Unbuttoned. And just because the weather's warm doesn't mean football ain't still on our brains right here.
We are still working, so smash that subscribe button. We got all the training camp news, preseason news, everything up until kickoff night.
Thanks for watching. And again, remember to hit that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.